Most people will say, why did you use net? Others do use tarpaulin as their bee suit. My name is Ugochukwu Okeke Sunday, a model beekeeper from Anambra State, precisely here in Nanka, in Olumba local government area. Beekeeping is a very lucrative business. I went into it as far back as 2013 batch B when I was under my NYSC call. That's when I came into the business, and I read microbiology precisely. So at the cost of service, I managed to foresee such a skill acquisition that has a great future. I went into the business. The question is, what is beekeeping all about? To a fellow youth like me that might be watching this somewhere else, not here. Beekeeping is all about keeping bees at a particular spot where it can be suited for the bee itself to dwell in as a dwelling place. That is the capture of the meaning of the word, the terms beekeeping. Here in Anambra State, here in Nanka, other methods that have been practiced all outside Anambra might not be too possible to work here in Anambra because we've tried different methods. The floor cage. We discovered that the long bar was even the best alternative to be used here due to some major security levels. One, if we place the carrier bar here, the carrier bar is what we use now. The floor cage, the small box cage that is being used by other beekeepers. We discover at times, you discover that children normally push them down. At times, these Fulani catorellas will even come and vandalize the thing. Now we then create an alternative by hanging this hive on the trees. Now how do we call in bee into these boxes? The best one we use here is we use the bedding material, the trapping bedding material that we have here. Our bedding material are 1 in a million. The reason why I say so is that we produce ours and it's more effective than what we'll be seeing outside there. Most people use honey as their bedding material, but we use a standard bedding material that is being produced by our company. The other one is beekeeping profitable to maybe young boys, young girls that will be watching this video outside here? Yes. The reason why I say so that I'm a young graduate. I don't have a white collar job, but the one I have is taking good care of me. In the sense that, for example, let me give you the business concept of this beekeeping. We do sell a liter of honey for 3,000 naira here in Anambra State. Once it's pure and well harnessed, you can sell it 3,000 naira. People are asking for that product here in Anambra State. The question is, what profit can you make once you embark into this business? There are a lot of profits. If I can sell 3,000 naira worth of honey from one box, and a hive, one hive that I have can give me up to 35 liters of honey, I think it's a very good business. And if you calculate 35,000 naira for one hive that you get, that you can harvest at the end of the year, and you have up to like 50, like personally, as you're looking at me right now, I have up to 200 pieces of hive that is running, that the bees are functioning within this community, because what I did was I have to introduce this business into different communities. I will have it at different communities all around Olumba, not for now. So as a young man like me, I have up to 200 hives that has bees flowing. And let me say each of the hives gives me 30 liter, 35 liter a year. Now multiply 3,000 naira by 35 liter. Then you multiply by the 200 pieces that I have. You discover it's a very good business for a young man to come in and make a living out of. Now let's go in the other aspect. What does it take to start a beekeeping? My brother and sister, it is a business that you come in the way you are and go out the way you are not. You come in as a poor man, you are working out as a very rich man. For example, let me take I normally give people instances using myself. I came into beekeeping as a broke man. I had nothing. 19,800 that they paid me to during my NYSC was what I managed to constructed. I had 19 hives at the end of the day after my NYSC service. You could imagine what a copper would be suffering from trying to save hive every month. So what I had then in my NYSC days was just 19 hives. Now, I discovered at the end of the day what the hunger that could not kill me then, because my dad normally tell me that what cannot kill you makes you stronger. Those hunger that could not kill me those days make me a millionaire today. I am not saying this because I want to say for saying sake. I'm still trying to push this pressure into my young youth outside there. Let's come into beekeeping and see if we can, one, to have Anambra honey, drive people from consuming this adulterated honey outside everywhere. People will tell you they got the honey from Nsukka, Abakaleke, not. You discover that people are consuming, so someone is to stop taking sugar for a reason. The people are taking chemical in the name of taking pure honey. You can see us, we have this net as a bee suit. The essence of using this net, most people will say, why did you use net? Others do use tarpaulin as their bee suit. We have a lot of hive that once we put on those tarpaulins to harvest, at times we do harvest like 6, 10 a day. So if we go on those bee suits that has the tarpaulin covering, we suffocate with the heat. Now we use this net, it's protective. Wearing this, I can't be stung by any bee. So once you're on this, bee cannot sting. As you can see, bees are right around me already, knowing that I'm here already with them today. All I'm trying to say that bees are not that wicked. Now, they are protecting themselves, while you that want to go and take from them, you have to put extra measure to protect yourself from them. Just say this is beeswax, gotten from the honeycomb itself. It's an extract. After extracting the honey from your honeycomb, we'll then further heat the honeycomb. At the end of the heating, you discover there are some liquid. And if you extract the liquid out during the heating process of you heating the bee comb, you get this at the end result. Now, let's talk about the use of this beeswax. It's used most in pharmaceutical companies. It's used in most of the textile companies. It's used in preparation of polish, candles, etc. Its uses are so numerous that we can even go as far as measuring at this minute.